Dreamkingfilmz. We're here to playmaker Antonio Clary of the Sandalwood Saints. Hey man, 2017 football season is here. Talk about it real quick.
Well, we just trying to have a big year. We grinding every day. We work, and we just trying to have a big year. We come out here, no games. We just ready for week 1 against DUVAL.
Yes, sir. Monster game against UVAL in the spring. Talk about building off that game, continuing your workout throughout the spring and the summer, ultimately leading up to this point right here, Antonio.
Well, I just try to get better and better every day. You know, I don't get worried about the distractions, about the stats, all that stuff. I just do my thing. I don't listen to social media, none of that. I just keep working and stay on my grind.
Yes, sir. Talk about your weapons, man. Edwin Carter, RZ McCorkle, Sheldon Gerald, man. Talk about some of those guys on the Sandalwood team.
Oh, they're beasts, man. Edwin, he's a beast. You seen in the spring game, he went up on about 3 players already. So in practice, he do the same thing. RZ, he's quick. He had about 3 touchdowns in the spring game. Sheldon, he's quick and big too. So like you just stick him in there on jet sweeps and stuff like that, and he'll go in the middle and catch tough passes too. So we got weapons. We got a lot of weapons.
Yes, sir. One of those weapons, David Vaughn, he comes over from Wilson. Talk about what he brings to the table, Antonio.
He brings speed, athleticism. He hit the hole real quick, and he can take a 90-yard touchdown run out of nowhere. You don't even see it coming. He's fast. He's electric.
DJ Parker as well. He gonna give y'all something on both sides of the ball, cornerback as well as running back. Give me something on DJ.
Oh, DJ's fast too. He's real fast, and DJ. I like DJ because he got that mentality that he don't let nobody in front of him stop him. He just keep going. So I love DJ for that.
Yes, sir. Talk about the offensive line, man. Not quite the same size as last year, but talk about that line and what makes those guys so good up front.
Oh, they're big, man. We got Hamilton. We got Detroit. We got a couple young kids, Kobe and they call him Pemblaco. Yeah, Pemblaco, his last name. But yeah, we got a lot of new guys. But they're working every day. They're in the weight room. They're coming out on the field. They're staying extra after practice just to get that extra work. And yeah, we're gonna be real good this year. O-line.
I saw you take more reps with the defense today, man. Just talk about that side of the ball.
Oh, I love this side. I love defense. That's why I grew up playing defense, and that's what I'm planning on playing at the next level. So that's why I'm spending the most time on defense right now. But I'm still doing offense too at the same time.
Yes, sir.
As much reps as I can.
Yes, sir. You have free safety as well as quarterback. Talk about playing those 2 positions and how they coincide with each other and how you're able to put it on the field.
Oh, when I'm playing free safety, since I played quarterback in spring, I already know what the quarterback's looking for. I know when to break on the pass, when not to. I know when to stay back, come up for the run, all that. And then at quarterback, I know what the DBs do, so it just helps me out for playing spring.
Man, you got a lot of young guys out here gunning for your spot at quarterback, man. You think they'll be able to get it? What's up with that, Antonio?
Oh, yeah, they will.
So they'll be able to take your spot.
They rotating me in right now, but Jeff, he's young, and I like Jeff. He's a good kid. He just got to keep running and stuff like that. He ain't got no game experience yet, but he'll get there.
Talk about it, Antonio. You're going to take some snaps at quarterback, wide receiver, maybe cornerback, as well as free safety. Talk about this huge role you're going to play for the Sandalwood Saints this year, man.
I'm just trying to do anything I can to help my team win. You know, we're trying to make it to state, so whatever I can do to make it to state, that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if I have to stay after, just to come like 3 hours before, you know, I'm going to do it. We got to make it to state. We can make it to state.
Talk about the schedule y'all play, man. A lot of tough games on there. Y'all gonna need these games in preparation for a long playoff run. Talk about playing these teams, Antonio.
Oh, we got one of the toughest schedules, I think, in the city. So I think it's gonna help us for the playoffs, and it's gonna make us a better team just playing those tougher teams and being able to come over and get the victories and stuff like that. So it's gonna help us out a lot for the playoffs.
Yes, sir. Going back to your defense. Matt McDougal, man, beast. They couldn't stop him in the spring. Talk about Matt and what he been doing to get better this spring and this summer leading into this fall.
Yeah, everybody seen Matt, man, in the spring, man. He's a beast, man. He come about 2 hours before practice. He'll get in the weight room lift, and then he'll stay after for like another 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours, and get more work in. Matt's just an animal. Nobody can stop him, and that's a werewolf right there. He grind. He don't stop.
Talk about your defensive line, Antonio.
Our defensive line, I feel we got the best D-line in the state. You know, we got Clarence, we got Matt, we got Isaiah, we got Tony, and we got new dude Jordan from Palaka. We got a lot of players on that D-line, and we're gonna eat.
Yes, sir. Physically, man, your body, you done made strides from last year. You're not the same kid anymore. Talk about gaining a lot of attention through the media, picking up attention from scouts and things like that, Antonio.
I'm just trying to make sure my body stays healthy, get bigger every year. I just work out a lot, so every time I just make sure I get enough rest so my muscles can build, and all the scouts love that. How I'm young, I'm doing a lot for my team, and I'm big at the same time, so they like that.
Talk about some of your personal goals, man. What are some of the things you look to personally accomplish this year?
Well, one is make it a state. I want to get a ring, and me just help my team as best as I can. That's what I want my team at the end of the day to look back at me and be like, he did everything he could to help us win.
Hey, Antonio, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to you
Yes, sir,
on future this season.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.